Hi guys, welcome back. So today we'll be playing more Roottrees. Um, I did not get very far last time, but hopefully we can get further ahead today. Maybe I won't have as much brain fog as I did last time because I remember I very much did not know what I was doing and I couldn't figure anything out. Kind of embarrassing. I don't exactly remember where we left off. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I have to get three more people. And I thought I had three more people, but apparently I do not because I think I have three people filled in and they did not work. Or do I only have one other person filled in? Maybe I'm wrong. Very well could be. Yeah, because it seems like I only have this person filled in. James Roottrees, musician. Oh, yeah. Okay. They apparently have children who we don't have information about. Notes. Okay. I have most of these done, so that's good. I just do not remember how much I did or where I was. Hold on. Game is a bit loud for me. Carl's the father. Jim, whose name is James. Okay, so that's him. He's Carl's cousin. He's a singer. He has a daughter. Okay, so that's why I put him there. Because that seems long. So what is his children? How could I figure out what his children's name is? And Carl's second cousin, which is a lot to figure out. Don't know how to figure that out. And then that's these people, and I do have some of those names on, I think, but I don't have any other information on them. Yeah, him and him. And I think it's over here. Oh, I didn't put his architect. Yeah, okay. There. I already have another piece of information. So I really need to get a picture of Elias Jr. and Clancy. Somehow. I need to have a book. I don't have a book. Yeah, that's not helpful either. Okay. What was his name? Elias Roottrees Jr. Historical. It's listed on a website about historical buildings in Butler County. Hunched-top house. It's been preserved. So maybe I can look in the library about it, but I don't have an author. Yeah, okay. A website about historical buildings in Butler County. Can I try that? Historical buildings in Butler County. Oh, well, it would help if you spelled buildings right, perhaps. Still did not help. About historical buildings. What about Butler County? Ah! Ooh, I got it. Okay, that's actually really good. Butler County is located outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. While the Root Tree Candy Company now has its headquarters in the city, the company began on a small farm within the Butler County limits, and the area has a lot of history with the family. The Butler County Times is presumably a local paper there. There are likely articles from all over the years involving the Roottrees family and those adjacent to them. It's been automatically added to your periodical search interface. Great. Oh, as a side note, a video game called The Roottrees Are Dead was once set in Butler County. It turns out the creator never lived in or near Butler County or even had any connection to Butler County. This isn't real, right? The Roottrees? They aren't real. Or am I just being like stupid? Butler County Times, okay. Hunch Top. Hunch Top House. No. What about Elias Roottrees Jr.? No. Oh, I said Roottrees, so. Small feature detailing a building that Elias Roottrees Jr.'s architecture firm worked on called Hunchtop House. It also mentions that Elias Jr. was Elias's oldest son. Hunchtop House seems unrelated to the Roottrees. Okay, well, at least he's the oldest son, so I can put that here. Oops. Oldest. What about Clancy? Clancy Edward Roottree. Okay. What about just Elias? Elias appeared in the Butler County Times quite often. Almost everything you need in the first few pages of the results are the same types of images you can find with basic internet search. Okay. Well, I think I have to find more pictures on some of these people. Not these people. Maybe Raina. Who do I have to find more pictures on? Raina and Carl and Diamond. Oh, and James. But James can come later. So Raina, Carl, and Diamond. Raina Roottrees. No. Carl. Ooh. Including an Ernie Jr. Oh, perfect. I have something. He's his second cousin. That's all I have. Most of the articles concerning Carl are not important. The plane crash is too recent to appear in these archives. One announces Carl's marriage to Brenda White in 1978. They were both in their early 20s. Another seems even more frivolous. Apparently, in 1981, Carl got quite drunk at a charity event and broke his arm falling down some stairs. The article also mentions Ernie is from 1996, when Carl took over as the 5th president of the Roottrees Candy Company from Ernie Jr. Okay, so he's the 4th president. Let's put that. 4th president. Forgot the S. Ernie Jr. apparently liked to stay out of the spotlight and never appeared in the Butler County Times other than a few mentions here and there. The article does mention an illness as the reason Ernie Jr. was stepping down. Okay. Not super helpful, because I still don't have any pictures. I need pictures. Okay. What if I look up Jim? Jim Roottrees seems to have left Butler County by the time Jim and Diamond gained notoriety. The only article you find is from 1979, and the article is entitled Former Butler County Resident Enters Disco Charts. The article came right hitting peak in popularity. There isn't much to the article other than what you already know, but it does mention at the time Jim and Diamond had a 2-year-old daughter they named Candy. Perfect. Great. How do I do a new... Oh, I have to highlight it, I think. Did not seem thrilled to report this fact and called the name a bit too on the nose. Okay. Candy. Okay, well, I'm still gonna. Hold on, I want to capitalize it. Okay. So now I'm gonna highlight it. No, it doesn't work. Do I have to do it here? Really? Candy. Candy is daughter of Jim. But I think if I look at my thing here, the tree, you should have 2 kids. Unless... Could this one be Giant? Could this be Diamond and this be Jim instead? Because they only had one daughter? Could they have split up or gotten a divorce or whatever? Can I... James... Roottrees divorce? Jim. No. Okay, that wasn't helpful. So what am I missing? Like, am I just not seeing something? Well, I can at least add Candy. Oh, I don't know which one she is, though. Yeah, but now I'm starting to think that this isn't Jim. That Jim is this one. No, but Jim's probably important because he was president, so... Or no, he wasn't. Ernie was. Ernie Jr.'s tough too because he's the second cousin, except I don't exactly remember what second cousins were. Like, I think it's like this one or something. And I also want to know, like, what's up with that, but... I guess I just had to figure out, I don't know how to get the picture of them, though. Like, I don't know if I'm just missing something. Like, maybe I'm missing something here. Like, in my documents. These are the... Oh, I guess I could just start looking up these people. That's probably what I should do. That's probably that's probably what I've been missing, was I was just supposed to look these people up and I haven't been doing that. So Gwen Roottrees. Oops. How do they spell Gwen? 2 N's. Gwen Roottrees. Yeah, that was a... Oh god, that's what I was supposed to do. Great, some of them are old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get individual pages from your search engine. Gwen Roottrees. Highlight that name, please. Perfect. Is a somewhat well-known actress. Okay, actress. Who was active in the 1950s. She often appeared in tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicized divorce. Divorce. Her biggest role was the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There's a widely circulated picture of Gwen from behind the scenes on one of her movies, which you've added to evidence. Did you know, trivia? Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias. Granddaughter of Elias. That's not spelled right. Of Elias. Great. The founder of Roottrees Candy. She shouldn't have been named Roottrees, but her father took her mother's famous name. Okay. Daughter. I just don't know who. Okay, great. And I should have her picture here somewhere. This one, I'm guessing. Photos widely circulated. Notable Roottrees list in your evidence. So she is a daughter of a daughter. So she should be on this level. And she got divorced. So that should also show on the thing. So this must be her, right here. Gwen. She's an actress. Actor. Nice. Okay. Who'd she marry? I guess I could look up the movies. Guys like us. Old films on the is a 1953 film in which two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with their client and hilarity ensues. Title's a play on words. Okay, so I guess I could look these people up too. But I want to go back and look up Christmas Mission. So page flops. It was a war movie about World War I released in 1955 that received poor reviews and lost the studio money. Gwen Roottrees was a soldier's wife who wrote him letters from home. Okay, let's look up these people. Leslie Florence, co-star. Okay. Nothing important there. What about Harrison? Harrison Lane was a television actor. His large role was a villain in the first season of Western Frontiers. Western Frontiers has no connection to the Roottrees. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. Great, okay. I guess I'll go back and look up the other notable ones. Red Roottree, I guess, is next. Strange historical facts. Oh my goodness. That is a name. I don't even know if I know how to pronounce that. Aloysius Herring Roottrees, I'm calling him Red, aka Red, was an appointed judge and politician. Judge/politician. Who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. Goodness, that's not good. Then he tried to run for state senate. Of course he did. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence, and he was defeated in a landslide. So he's not really a Roottrie? So he wouldn't even be on this. Is that what this is about? Like, contesting that? Because, like, if he's not really a Roottrie, what's this? Guardian, oh, adoption, okay. Like, if he's not really a Roottrie, he wouldn't be on this list. How many stars do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 things here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's a red herring. So that was not helpful. So I think I have Jim done. So I guess Lauren's next. Lauren Roottrees. Author Lauren Roottrees. Ooh, she is an author. A distant relative of the Roottrees sisters is known for her book, A Life Between Wars. I should look that book up after this. According to a website about famous authors, in the early 1960s, Lauren released a few romance novels under her married name. Ooh. Married Rafferty. Okay, great. To little fanfare. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she release them under her original name, Lauren Roottrees, to take advantage of her family's notoriety. Ooh. The section of diary entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars spans the untimely death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspectives on changing times and social life, all the way through the entry into Vietnam. While the content is not considered particularly relevant to modern audiences, it has found new life as an exercise in high school English classes to show an evolution in writing style and for a look into the life in previous generations. After the success of her diaries, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Lauren Roottrees. This included Romance in Court, which gained popularity. She followed the re-release up by writing 2 new sequels, creating what fans refer to as the Court Jester series. You find no recent details about Lauren, though she is listed as retired. Okay. I don't know if that's important. But what's the book called? A Life Between Wars. Okay, I want to look that up at the library. Lauren Roottrees. A Life Between Wars. Perfect. Ooh, we're printing a bunch of stuff for that. Oh my goodness. This book is occasionally taught in schools. You can find a hardcover edition for students that has full-page, high-quality pictures. A summary of the contents in the book's photos, as well as some particularly relevant entries in the diary, have been added to your evidence. Nice. Okay. Oh, I have 7 new pieces of evidence. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start up here, I guess. Picture. The below are notes and observations you made while skimming through Lauren Roottrees' diary. Pages in A Life Between Wars. Lauren Roottrees is the notable... This book was published in 1965 and consists of diary entries. The most important event that much of the diary in Lauren's thought revolved around was the loss of her husband, Jacob. Married. Edit. Jacob. Oops. Okay. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. Oh, poor girl. This left her to raise her son, Clark. Alone. Lauren never remarried and only had 1 child. By skimming the pages of the diary, you glean the following information. Gwen was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Okay. So, daughter of son of Elias. Her mother's family was called the Cosels? Whatever. But she hardly ever mentions them. Mother Kosel. Her father, who she always refers to as Pop, was the head lawyer's son. Oh. So that's Clancy. So she's the daughter of Clancy. Clancy Edward Roottrees. And helped write a legal document called the Clancy Trust. It's clear from context that the Roottrees have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Lauren uses them often. 5 pieces, the first generation of children. Lauren's father was in this generation. And then the next generation And then the free spirits. Okay. Oh, is there more here? Oh, I guess it wants me to, like, search Clark. Hold on. Sorry, did not realize my mic was muted. Anyway, basically, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to stream. Because I'm kind of tight on time today. But I might be able to stream more later. So what I'll do is I'll just combine my recordings for this one and later to make one video to publish. For those of you that want to go back and watch that, or if you're watching it right now. And yeah. So here's something about Gwen. As an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing. Okay, so Lauren has 3 younger brothers. 3 younger brothers. Great. During the summer when I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot. So Gwen's mother must be named Margot. Oh, Aunt. Mother Margot. I hope she would be the sister I never had and that I do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess. But she just complained. To her, I was the lucky cousin. Now she's off living the glamorous life while I'm stuck here with Clark. I must admit seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Her visage stares at me even now from my coffee table. She gets to be in starlet and tells tales of how she gallivants around the world, kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. She's the first Roottrie woman to be anything other than a housewife, and I am jealous. If I were not a single mother, could I make my own way in the world? But I'm off topic. A girl with all the luck in the world was jealous of me. And now, though I have been undoubtedly burdened by terrible tragedy, I'm also lucky to be born into a family that can support me for eternity. I can raise a child without worry, unlike countless other widows. If any of them were to hear me complaining, they would rightfully scoff just like I do at Gwen. That's very true. So, very, very true. Okay, I know it's really short, but I think for now I'm gonna cut it here. And I'll probably stream again later today. If not, I won't upload this yet until I have more um like footage. So I'll just shove those together. So hopefully you're seeing this because that means I do have more footage. Thanks for watching. If you see me streaming at all later today or other days, please stop by, say hi. Or if you're watching on YouTube, come follow me on Twitch. If you want to see all of these live, you can input your little questions and help me figure this out because I seem to not be doing very well. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. Hi, everyone. I'm back. We're just gonna pick up where we left off with looking at all of our things. So we're reading these fun little diary entries. I read that one. Okay. An entry entitled Dynasty from Lauren Roottrees' diary, written in 1958. It focuses on the day her grandfather Elias announced he would step down as president of the Roottree Candy Company and the meeting to determine his successor. Hold on, sorry. I wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got heated. Granddad was furious. Preachers. Sorry, I don't really feel like reading all this. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for candy. So one of the other sons is a preacher, but I don't know who his other sons are. So, not helpful. So with the 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Roottree name. Not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who volunteered. Okay. Instead, it ended up going to Zach, even though his surname doesn't match the candy. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Okay. His surname doesn't match. Okay, so we don't know who he is, but not Roottree. Firstborn of Elias's firstborn. Good to know, good to know. Not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad has always very particular views when it came to his bloodline. As Clancy that ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm next oldest of us all. He just laughed. Who's Angie? I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, encountered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only family member who looks like he samples the product. Still do not know what that means. An entry entitled Sam from Lauren Roottree's diary, written in 1963. From a previous entry, you learn that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time, Lauren writes. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two, but I was told trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. I'm not the only one to realize. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. don't understand these names. I'm sure these names are gonna make sense eventually, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this diary entry makes so much more sense now, but like right now, absolutely no clue. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands E.C. and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Okay. So Lauren has a brother named Eli. Okay, so question mark, Eli. And Miracle has an Eli. Miracle. Kid is Eli. Not Lauren's Eli. Oh, well, hold on. It would help again if I could spell. Not Lauren's brother. None of us think. No. Chimed in. Apparently when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seemed thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Granddad making an exception now? Man, so we really don't like Sam. Like, don't know who Sam is, really don't like Sam. One of the final entries called Clark from Lauren Roottrees' diary, written in 1964. Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18. Oof. And Danielle isn't much older, but openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Well, yeah. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. So Clark is one of their kids. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Carl is him. So would your grandfather have forced you? I guess. Okay. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers are seen to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. Don't know who that is. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle in My Heart, is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. Zach's not a bad president. Zach's president. Good to know, good to know. After all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. Ooh, Gwen got a divorce. Oh, I knew that. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the free spirits in any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Yikes. Do I have Lauren in here at all? Did I put Lauren in here? Oh, the jacket off some Clark. Oh, her son's Clark. Okay, daughter of Clancy Edward Roottrees. 3 younger brothers. So this is Lauren. There we go. She is an author. Yes! We got some things in. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked. James Rootree, Lauren Rootree, and Gwen Rootree. Ooh, I got so many optional entries. Oops, someone's at my door again.
You're on a roll. I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes.
Great.
But I unearthed a photo from a 1970s Rootree reunion. I also found some important-looking papers.
Ooh, so much new
You've
evidence.
traced 9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share after you find 9 more.
9 more. Oh my god, 9 more. Okay, so I wasn't done. She married Jacob Rafferty. Okay, I'm supposed to have pictures of them. I don't have those yet. She had a son named Clark. I don't know anything about Clark. Dude! Clark's the one who got divorced like 100 frickin' times. Oof, Clark. What else do I know about Lauren? Something about her mom, too, right? Mother is Cossell, or Cossell. Guessing Sarah. I still don't have a picture of Clancy. And then one of her brothers is named Eli. Okay. Well, I have a bunch more info here to look at. Oh my god, there's so many things here. Okay, there's a lot of pictures. What's this? Yeah, I don't... Oh, sorry, excuse me, this gets updated. Oh, after some time they returned with new resources. A photo of Carl's generation. Carl's generation, is that the Free Spirits? Yeah, Carl's generation is the Free Spirits, so keep that in mind. Clark should be in there then. So much stuff. Let's look at this. This was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. There had a handwritten note attached that seemed personal. It's a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is an excerpt from a newspaper article from the Butler County Times about her campaign. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love, and now 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simple: love is our future. Okay, well, I'm guessing I need their faces. The handwritten note says, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. CM. So I'm gonna have to look up Stephanie Jones because I don't know who that is. Okay, great. Have to look up Stephanie. Guess this photo is a note attached from your employer. Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water damage picture of the Free Spirits out of the frame, this fell out too. Written on the back of the photo is, couldn't make the reunion, wishing you well from Paris, Gwen and the boys. Awesome. Oh, so that must be Lauren. Oh no, that's Gwen and the boys. That's Gwen and her 2 children. Okay, hold on. I want to put that in here. I think I have Gwen. Yeah, I have Gwen somewhere. Gwen. And her boys. I don't know who's who. I know nothing about her boys. Didn't Lauren say something about... Oh, no, she could finally meet the twins. Okay. I'm supposed to have another picture of Lauren, but I don't yet. And maybe I do. Could be in here. What's this one? Oh, cute. a little girl and Shiva candle. Ooh. This photo is tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. The letter says, "To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a Shiva candle identical to ours if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family." So Ernie died. Is this Ernie Jr.? Who's the people in the photo? Up into the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. Okay. Do I know anything about somebody named Nicole? Debbie? No. I know I have an Ernie. See, I have Ernie Jr. So I don't know if it's Ernie Jr. or Ernie Sr. So that wasn't super helpful because I don't know those people yet. Lauren's diary contains some labeled pictures. This is the 5 pieces. Oh, perfect. These are all the original kiddos. Caption: the picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. So this is her dad. Okay, the dude with the blonde hair is Lauren's father, Clancy. Perfect. I don't know all of their names though, I don't think. There's Elias Jr. Yeah, I don't know all their names, but maybe I'll find out more. Nope, not the button I wanted. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. I'm guessing Eli Jr. is Elias Jr., who's probably this one, I would guess then. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it, and the 3 of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well to say the least. Eventually, I suppose, to stop the tantrums, they posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morton, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later they never even took a second photo. They said because Miracle's in it. So is that Miracle? But they said the 5 pieces. Okay, but I'm guessing that this is Eli Jr. or Elias Jr. So, him? Oh, I can add his photo in here. I don't have another photo of Lauren, I don't think. Alright, what's next? Oh, goodness. There's so many people in this photo. There's so many people in that photo. The free spirits. This photo has a note attached from your employer. Every 20 or so years, the Roottrees will hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This is the one from the 70s. And Carl's the teenager in the middle. Sorry about the water damage. A pipe burst in Carl's office. So this one's Carl. Alright. Let's put him in. Carl. That one. Lovely. Oof. So many people. Nope. On the back of the photo, the childish print writing, it says, November. There are also a large number of cursive signatures. They include Bonnie, the next president, Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, Carl, and Eli M. Oh no. That's so many people. Oh no. None of them look like super distinctive either. So I have no clue who any of those people are. So that is not gonna go well for me. Oh great, even more people. The next diary contains some labeled pictures. This is the next generation. So this is the 5-piece children. So they're like grandchildren. So Lauren's generation. So Lauren should be in here. Caption: an attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5-piece photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and out in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwen. So, are they... So that must be Lauren and like her brothers. And then other people I don't know. Grandma insisted we include Sam even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it fair Miracle made it in since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. So is this Miracle? He's technically a 5-piece? Who is that? I'm guessing that's that last M there. So Miracle must be this one. Like the first Miracle. And I'm gonna go with that's the like fat kid. And this one. These two I'm guessing are both Miracle. I don't know what he did though. So one of these I'm guessing is Miracle. Is Miracle Jr. on my notable list? Yes, Miracle Jr. is on my notable list. Okay. So that must make this Miracle Jr. I don't know. Ooh, so many people. Miracle Jr. is like one of the many people. He's gonna be one of these people, I guess. And then one of these people's, I think this one's gonna be Sam. But I don't know. Dude, that was a lot. What did Miracle do? Do I know what Miracle did? Oh my goodness, that was so many. I don't know her brothers. Oh. Yeah, which one was Lauren? I had another picture of Lauren. That one. With the blue dress and the like curly hair. It's another picture. And then one of those is Jim. And I don't think I have another picture of Diamond yet. I'm still missing a picture of Raina, which I don't understand. So like the people on this line here are the free spirits. And there's a lot of them. And then this one's the next generation, and this one's the 5-pieces. I just have absolutely no idea who they are. So I guess I should look up Miracle Jr. Perfect. You find a website for the Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottrees estate. It's quite bare bones, but has the following blurb. Witness the testimonies of the Miracle's root tree. Miracle Root Tree arrived so late in his mother's life that doctors swore he wouldn't survive his first year. His mother and father, Elias and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought him impossible. He was younger than his brothers and sisters by over 14 years. Yes, I figured that out. Oh, hold on. Miracle's other son is named Eli. Oh, not helpful because I don't know which one. I don't know which one is which. So let's just go back to good old Miracle. Youngest 5-piece. With the birth that late, the final child of his generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems, but still, with the power of God on his side, he persevered. He triumphed over those complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go with he's the preacher we were talking about because, yeah, he's a lot of God. 23 years later, Miracle Roottrees Jr. arrived and became a famous. Okay, he's important. Son of Miracle Roottrees. Duh. And I spelled miracle wrong. Of course I did. Hold on. Second vessel for the higher power. At 18, he unburdened himself from the Roottrees name and took his father's testimony to a whole new level. Via the power of television, Miracle Jr. spread the gospel across the entirety of New England. He has since left the life of grandma and glitz behind to also preacher. The power of the Lord coming to a town near you. Below is a blurb. Below the blurb is a flyer about the tour, which is in your evidence. Okay, great. Where is that blurb? So this is Miracle Jr. A flyer for the 3 Generations of Miracles tour. A flyer is a few years old. It comes from 1996. Miracle Jr. is said to be world famous and gets top billing. Miracle Jr. is on the notable blah blah blah. Miracle Roottrees, who the flyer says will make a special appearance. Miracle Third and his wife Nicole are said to be the youth pastors. Miracle the Third, son of Miracle Jr., wife Nicole, youth pastor. Who is this? Celebrate your pastoral Miracle Third, his wife Nicole. So that's Miracle Third. Let's hightail it over to the Miracles. You're that one. You're not Miracle the Third. Oh, because I don't. Okay, sorry. You're Miracle Third. You. Oops, sorry. You married Nicole. Great, don't know which Nicole you married. You are a youth pastor? Pet? Preacher. What is it? Well done. Did I do 9 more? These 3. Oh, 3 entries are correct and have been locked in. I didn't finish. I'm crushing this. I didn't finish. So, woo. You are also a preacher. And you are also a preacher. Great. So what things did I... You're good to go, but I don't know you. Oh, I got them, I think. And that, I don't really know. There, so I got 2 more in, which is good. I need to get another, though, to, like, lock more things in. But I think I finished the list of notables, though. Nicole. Does it say on here? Children are welcome. Celebrate your pastor, Miracle Third, and his wife, Nicole. Not helpful. Yeah, but I finished him, so I don't think that's helpful. Oh, so these are the things, like, I don't have to look at anymore? Like they're not important anymore? My goodness, there's a lot of information here I have left to get. What am I missing here? Well, I guess probably Ernie Jr. Alright, let's go to the computer and try to look some people up. Stephanie Jones. Don't remember who you are. You learned from the election. On the results page that Stephanie Jones, a candidate for city council, won her campaign on election day about a month ago. You find no mention of the Roottrees in any articles about her. Stephanie also has a very bare-bones website for her campaign. It is simply a picture of her campaign mailer, and underneath it says, be sure to read the full article in the Butler County Times. Okay. What was her poster called? I guess maybe just Stephanie Jones. Let's see if we can look that up. Stephanie Jones. Ah, you also find the full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. Perfect. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon, until her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones. What? Let me just delete that because whatever. Stephanie Landon married Brian Jones, politician. Lived in Butler County. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Two mothers. Though she's a distant cousin of the Roottrees, her mother, Caroline, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Okay. Mother, Caroline. Is that in my list? Like, I'm just gonna... Morden. Is Stephanie in here? Yes. Great. I mean, Stephanie could be this adoption one. Because, you know, Brian Jones, who I'm guessing would be that. I'm guessing this is going to be Caroline Morden, who I don't know anything about. So I'm guessing she married a dude first and then realized how gross that is. And then married a girl and she adopted her. So Caroline Morden sent that to Carl, even though they are like real distant. Okay, but I think that's Stephanie Landon done. The miracles are done except for Nicole. Can I look up Miracle the Third to figure out who Nicole is? Miracle Roottrees. Third. Okay. Okay, great. Can't look up Miracle the Third because I don't know how to look up Miracle the Third. So who else do I look up? I could look up Zach. I don't know his last name though. Because Zach Roottrees is not gonna help. What if I just look up Zach? Yeah, no. Can I trick this into telling me? No. Because there's Zachariah Morden, and Zach Wilson. Great. Well, so I know that you're Morden. Oh, so you must be a Landon. Maybe you're a Landon. Mark. This must be Mark. Because why else would she keep that name? Because she probably got divorced from him, went back to her last name, but she kept it. Or no, she didn't. She changed it to Morden, but originally is Landon, which means Mark Landon has to be the spouse. That didn't go well. Okay, great. He's the red herring, which is really funny. Lauren, I pretty much have done. Gwen, I don't. Her mother's name is Margot. Oh, Margot Roottrees. Margolite Roottrees. So she's one of the girls in. She's one of them. So I guess I can look up Margolite Roottrees. I spelled it wrong. No one judged me. That still didn't help. Okay, what if I just Google Margot Roottrees? Not helpful. I don't know what to do. I just need like one more. Oh, wait. Because if I had that right, because you're blood relatives, and I had these two right, it would have ticked over. And I know you two are right because you're both preachers. Which means this must be wrong. Let's look up Caroline Morden, because I'm sure there's some fun information about her online. Caroline is listed on a few art websites without much detail. She seems to be associated with a movement called PFLAG, an organization founded in the 70s. The acronym stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Can I spider search that? No. Great. Okay, so like, is activist a job? No. Maybe public speaker? I need to figure out who the other 5 pieces are. I just don't know. I don't know which girl's older. Does it say like this pieces photo? Like, does it say who's older? And like, oh my god, his face is important. Oh, so is that Sam too? Is Sam like an illegitimate son or something? That would be funny. I can't, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say she's older, but I really don't know. Ange and I both want to be photos since Miracle is in it. Oh, and they were like probably the same age. Yeah. We were told only the 5 pieces. Oh, look, they put us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. So one of their names is Gwendolyn. Oh, who's the eldest? Hmm. Oh, Gwendolyn. Okay, so Gwendolyn's the eldest, and then the other one, whose name starts with M. Oh, that must be Margot then. Because your mom's name is Margot. Oh, yeah, duh. But you must be Gwen. Dylan. Roottrees, I'm guessing. Mr. Morden was there with Gwendolyn Roottrees. Can I look up Gwendolyn Roottrees? Goodness, I'm not gonna be able to spell that. Gwendolyn Roottrees. Not helpful. Like, these photos have gotta be more helpful than they are. Ernie, Nicole, Debbie. I mean, I know that Ernie Jr. is his second cousin, which means it's your parents' cousin's kid. So it's someone else, like, over here. So Ernie Jr. is, like, one of these people. I have absolutely no idea who. It's not this one because they had a kid. But besides that, I have absolutely no idea. And why are these people in string? And looking up Miracle was not helpful. So I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't know what to do, people. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. Something in here is like the link of what I am missing. Does this like cross out when I get them right? No. Great. Of course it doesn't. How is that helpful for 10 people? Right? That's what that means, right? Search engine. As you progress, these numbers will change. When you find more evidence or unlock in family members, new discoveries will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Yeah, so it's how many like things are. Oh, what does that say? Only the. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Where was I? Oh yeah. Can I? Only the great grandson of Elias Roottrees could make this. That's not helpful. I just don't understand how this is like stuff like this is still helpful. I guess I could look at this dude. I'm guessing the lyrics are not right. Okay, the lyrics contain no clues. Let's look up this Peter dude. Seemed to be a music critic. Modern Music Monthly. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oops, no. Let's go back to photo search. Okay, let me copy that, please. Nice, okay. M&M is an abbreviation for Modern Music Monthly, a magazine from the 40s to the early 80s, when out of business due to high competition from much more major publications. But I have it now. So I can look up Jim Roottrees here. Nice. Jim goes into his first band. A few years ago, Diamond and I were in C and J plus J and D with my cousin and his ex. Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actual sisters. Oh my god, okay, Clark. Where's Clark? Clark is him. So he married Jane LaRoe. Oh, that is not going to go well for you, bud. I'm real sorry about that. So he was a singer as well. I don't have a picture of him yet, but good to know. We're actual sisters. So the four of us had a sort of cutesy family band thing going on, not our finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her younger sister, everything exploded. No more family band. Clark! Oh my god, Clark. Not cool. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music, but even then we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes, something you hum a week later. I even told Roland is like that, but it wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going to the wrong direction musically. That made him laugh, but I'm trying to make art. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agree. For most of the decade he was a mess, but he's a lot happier now. He started Raffer Tunes, and he's much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's how my father was connected to Roottrees. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player. Jim's dad did ad campaigns, but I was never interested. I went straight for the music. I guess Clark was paying more attention. Okay, so Clark made ads? Clark worked in advertising? And so did Jim's dad. I don't know who that is, but... Okay, but I should write that down. For Jim. James, Carl's second cousin, father in ads. But Clark, you skeevy man, where's you skeevy man? Okay, so can I look up Clark Rafferty? No. Okay, what about Diamond? Oh, perfect. I had a small section focused on young, upcoming talent. So the LaRose, unsure. The sisters got their start doing session work for their great uncle's record label. If you remember any songs in 1960-1965 that features the voices of the kids, they were probably involved. Back then, they were credited as the Lucky LaRose. Now that he's passed, they moved on to bigger and better ventures, now going by their full names. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces. Ever heard of the Roottrees? And are looking to release an album. The youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role on Broadway. Okay. So my guess is, is this one Kim? Oh my gosh. Clark. Clark. Okay, I need to look up Kim. No. Okay, fine. Oh, Clark. Oh, sorry, my nose is not cooperating. Yeah, so I guess that's what I have to do, right? Just keep looking at things. And keep rereading everything. The campaign mailer has a lot of information. She's pregnant. Oh, so that's probably can I get a photo of that? That's probably her kiddo. But I don't think her kid's in here at all. Hmm. Oh yeah, Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family. Because she doesn't have a dad. Yeah. I think I got everything I could need out of this. I just don't know. Like, I guess I could look at this stuff again. Here, this one's the first chronologically. This is just about Gwen. Gwen, Aunt Mario. I'm stuck here with Clark. Yeah, none of this seems helpful. I need to know what the other girls' names were. Hmm. I don't understand how that has more things. I mean, that's just because I haven't gotten him off the list yet. But yeah, they weren't kidding about the rest of this being like hard to find. Oh yeah, look. Those are the pictures that we have in the background for Carl. I mean, I need to find more info on Ernie Jr. But he's not notable, which I don't understand because he's a president. So how is he not notable? But apparently he's not notable. Oh, sorry. All I know is he's Carl's second cousin, and he's the fourth president. But when I go to, like, if I look at the list of names, there's, like, no Ernie's. Like, there's Ernest, so I'm guessing it's Ernest. So, like, clearly we're talking about Ernest Madsen Jr. But he's not notable, so I don't know which one he is. I can't look up Ernest. Is it Marson or Marson? Madsen, my bad. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, like, how am I supposed to find information on these people if I can't look them up? I'm probably gonna stop in like 10 minutes. Just letting everyone know. It might be sooner if I can't find any new information. At least I know that like these people, like these things are not important anymore. Okay, let's just keep going with this, I guess. So 53, 58. Grandfather's stepping down. Granddad was furious when his sons would take over as president, but preacher. The next gens. So I guess this is where you figure out the second president. So Zach's the second president. I don't know who he is. He's firstborn of Elias's firstborn. So he's Gwendolyn's kid. Angie's older than Zach. I don't know who Angie is either. Maybe I wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. So is Zach like a little chunky? Is that Zach? Is that what it is? Like, is that Zach? If it says that Sam's in it. So is that Miracle and Miracle Jr.? Or Miracle Jr. and Miracle the Third? Who's in this photo? I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left as he looked. But like Pop did in the old one. It says the four of us stand together, so we clumped in the middle. So that's her and her brothers. The only one to not make an appearance is Gwen. Yep. Grandma insisted we include Sam. I also didn't think it fair Miracle made it in since he's technically a fifth piece. So maybe that is Miracle. Okay, so I'm guessing that's Zach and that's Miracle. So I think I messed that up. I think that's Miracle. Oh, thank goodness. I got more blood relatives in. I had the wrong picture of him in there. Ooh, we got achievement. Logged in everyone on the notable list.
You're listening
Ooh.
to WRTG. It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's
WRTD News. Okay. This lady is not real, is she? Yeah, that's what I have to do next, is look up WRTD News. But I just first want to fill in some more of these photos. So I'm guessing... Oh, here, hold on. That's Miracle. And that must be Miracle Jr. And then Zach, who's the firstborn of the firstborn, is him. I don't know. I don't know what. I'm guessing it's him. I'm guessing it's that. But, alright, so next time we're gonna start off, I'm just gonna like leave it here. TD News. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. Save. And then come back later. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching. The video will probably be up either later today or tomorrow. And yeah, if you see me streaming or you see a video posted, I might be streaming again. Please stop by and join. Bye everyone.